You are witnessing now one of the greatest demonstration of the civilized world and the beacon of democracy of how should you care about the environment and the climate change by bombing one of the biggest oil refinery in the world. It is in Iran. The effect of this strike, you will feel it sooner or later in your place. It is not a regional effect, even though people there are living now under a toxic cloud of this bombing, and you will feel it globally because all this carbon dioxide and the other gases will accumulate in the atmosphere. Then get ready for really the serious consequences of this great act of the civilized world and the beacon of democracy. Welcome to 1991. The same exact strike happened by the civilized world on Iraq as well by bombing the oil refinery. We lived these consequences with the climate change several times. Also, the same civilized world start bombing the energy infrastructure in Russia, and then in the response, Russia start doing the same to the civilized world. So now it's a war on climate, on environment. It is a democracy. Nobody can talk about it because if you speak about this, you will be a traitor, you will be whatever. But if my car, for example, gets into the grain zone, everybody will shout at me like, oh my God, are you crazy? It's a grain zone. You are toxicating it. Your car is polluting the area. Are you kidding me? It's a joke. Are you serious about this one? Because bombing one of the biggest refinery is okay. It's a heroic act. But going by my car into the green zone, I have to be fined. I have to be punished because I break the law and I am polluting the environment. I am as an individual responsible of the disaster of the climate change. I don't know what to say, guys. Are you kidding me? You speak about democracy. Democracy, in fact, is the art of talk, blah, 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 until the guy finishing his job. That's all. Like you have it in United States, you have something you call it the midterm election. So you will be waiting until the midterm election because it's a democracy. You can't go against the regime. It's elected. It's not elected, it's selected. But you think about it that way. So guys, wake up, because really until you wait for this midterm or until you wait for the term itself to be done, the effect will be already done. That's why democracy exists, is to keep you talking until the guy is finishing the job by destroying really our environment, our environment in a huge danger. Maybe in a theocratic regime, in a dictatorship regime, people cannot do anything because really they have no chance to do that. But you speak about democracy, your voice is heard, but I don't see that. I see you are only talking, but voice will never be heard because democracy is not exist. There is nothing called democracy. It's just manipulating you to feel it that way and to feel that talking, meeting here, meeting there, meeting done, meeting up, meeting down, but the guy is still bombing every energy infrastructure all over the world, toxicating the environment and the atmosphere as well. The disaster is coming sooner or later. It is not a regional, it's a global and the biggest problem we will face later. You can think about the last 4 years in this bombardirovka in Ukraine and in Russia for the infrastructure. How many times the climate got to change and why the climate got to change? Because of the stupidity of bombing the fuel, energy infrastructure, the oil refinery, and why? Keep this safe. You speak about ecology. You lecture us every single day about should individual care about this, should individual care about that, but you don't do that. So how come you lecture me? It's hypocrisy. How come you lecture me to take care of the environment in the same time that you are already bombing it everywhere all over the world? I don't know what to tell you as an individual, but it is in your hand to act. In your hand, if your voice is heard, do something, say something, make it noise. Stop this bombing of the infrastructure all over the world because you speak about you live in a democratic regime. In democratic regime, people's voice should be taken into consideration. That if it is exist as you think. I don't know what else to tell you. Your children's future is in your hand. If you don't act right now, it is also in your hands. You will feel the global change of this regional attack. You are not safe at home because once the environment change, once the climate change, everyone will pay the cost of that change. It's up to you to act.